Howdy y'all, this is Dwight and welcome back to part 7 of how I make a basic slip joint pocket knife. In this video I'm going to be showing how I do my file work along the spine of my liners. Got my liners here, and to begin with I'm going to orientate them just as if the knife was assembled to where the inside is facing the inside. And I'm going to have a pin in the front and the rear. That way they stay lined up. And I'm going to set them down here in my little vise. And I'm just going to get it to where they are just proud of the vise jaws. I got a blue Sharpie. I'm having to reach around my phone here. Makes it a little more entertaining. There we go. I have a metal desktop ruler, and I'm going to scribe a line with my trusty cheap scribe pen every 1/8 inch. Starting, might be interesting trying to do this so you can see. I'm going to start about right here. And if you notice, I don't have a square or anything to make sure I'm marking these square. I'm just eyeballing it. Okay, let's see where I'm at. I need to count. I need to do one more mark. Okay. Take these out, see if we can see them. And I'm sure, as you can tell, they're not 100% straight. But what is important is where they meet each other on the liner. That's exactly going to be the same spot, because I now am going to take these apart and slip these apart and orient them to where they are now. The inside is now facing outwards. Put my pins back in, and this time I am putting them in my vise pretty high up. Okay, I had to get my phone situated here on the tripod where I still have room to work, and you can kind of halfway see. I know you can see the scribe lines up here pretty decent. Down here it's glaring a little bit, but I believe we can still show what I'm doing. The first step I'm going to do is I just got a small triangular needle file, and I'm going to go along and put a little notch in at each one of my scribe lines. go. Next, I'm going to take a regular size Nicholson triangle file. You can tell the size difference there. I forget what is this, the 5 or 6 inch Nicholson file, and I am now going to use this one on every other one. And this I'm going to get as close to where I want it as possible. There we go. Now I'm just going to take a chainsaw file, and on each one of the ones I skipped, I'm going to file in a bit of a divot for how deep I want these to be. Okay, I'm now going to take this, I think it's called a half moon file. It's part of that needle file set I got that the small triangle file came with. And I'm now going to widen these out to where it meets the triangle notch into more of a point. This a little low in the vise. Raise it up. Okay, now we have that side filed in. And that is what we have. Okay, I'm going to turn it around and do the other side. And we'll do the same thing. We'll start off with this small triangular file. And once again, we will switch to our Nicholson triangle file and do every other one. I'll do these just a touch slower to make sure I'm matching the other side. Okay, then our chainsaw file for the ones in between. And back to our half moon needle file. Okay, I pretty well got that where I want it for now. I'm cleaning them tops off with a little bit of just worn 400 grit. Okay, I went ahead and assembled a knife. That way we get a good look at what we have. And looking at it, it seems like things are nice and even. So I'm quite pleased with how that has turned out. We'll go ahead and end the video off here. I do appreciate y'all following along on this video series on how I make a basic pocket knife. And until the next video, y'all take care.